Frankie, I heard you had a story you wanted to tell me.
Yeah, I got a story for you. So, about 3 years ago,
Yeah.
I was in line at the grocery store. This is where all the best stories start.
Uh-huh.
It's like a meat cute, but
Yeah.
it's deli meat.
MEAT. Cute.
Yep.
QUTE. Meat cute.
Yep. Meat cute.
Meat cute.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I was in line at the grocery store and this foil packet amongst all like the mints and the candy and stuff caught my eye. It was a packet of horse stickers. And
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I find horses a pretty like intrinsically funny animal. I love horse stuff, even though I don't really care much about horses as an animal, you know?
Yeah. What would you name a horse if you had a horse?
Oh, that's such a good question. I wasn't ready for this.
You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
Mayo. Because mayo is a pretty good
it
horse,
goes
but
nayo?
sometimes mayonnaise.
I'd probably name it Barnaby. I don't know. He lives in a barn.
Barnaby Jones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got these horse stickers.
Yeah.
They were as funny as I thought. It's just
It's just some
straight
horse
up
stickers.
just it's just JPEGs of like actual horses, sometimes with like a heart filter over it. It's awesome.
Cool.
And the creme de la creme of this sticker pack was a holographic white horse. It was awesome. It was so cool. It's currently on the back of my wife's computer. I
What
very
color
graciously
eyes
let her.
does it have?
Black.
You got black eyes, white
Black
horse
eyes.
holographic? No way.
Black eyes, white horse holographic. I was like, this has to be rare. Like, it was awesome. So I've been enjoying this horse sticker for the last couple of years. 2 days ago, I'm in line at the grocery store, a different grocery store.
Yeah.
And I look over under like the greeting cards and stuff, and I see this foil packet. Except this time it's not sticker size. It's like A3 paper.
Oh, Jesus.
Here it is.
Okay, Frankie.
Yeah.
Is that black eyes, white horse on the cover?
It's the same horse.
Oh, nice.
It's not holographic, but it's the same horse.
You
Exact
got
same
the
horse
chase.
picture. Yeah. I know this is an audio medium, so for everybody who isn't my brother,
Yeah.
what we're looking at here is like a very shiny foil packet with a very large image of a galloping white horse.
Yeah.
And around all the sides, there's like little stickers of like a horse smartphone and like a horse Tamagotchi, and like it's all very like little girl horse girl vibes. I'll put my own JPEG.
Yeah. Put your
in
own
the Discord.
juicy JPEG of that horse JPEG in the Discord.
Yeah.
Join the Discord
like-
to see juicy horse JPEGs.
Oh, we got your horse JPEGs.
I got your horse
See-
JPEGs right here, buddy.
You can see even more at our only horse.
It's the main event over there.
So I find this giant foil pack of horse stuff, and I'm like, obviously I'm getting this.
Yeah.
It
has
so
your
I put it in
name
my little
stickered on it.
basket. Say what?
It's already got your name stickered on it, essentially. Like, you gotta get it.
Yeah, it says Pferde Frank.
Yeah.
In German, it's Pferde Wundertüte, so horse wonder bag.
Horse Wonder Bag. Horse Wonder Bag is actually my rap name.
Oh, sorry, large horse wonder bag.
Oh, yeah. I'm Lil Horse Wonder Bag.
So I've got this thing in my basket. I get to the checkout. I put it down on the conveyor belt, and in front of me in line is this family, and in this family is this like 6-year-old girl, and she looks back at my groceries with this giant pink shiny horse bag, and she just looks so fucking jealous.
She's like, you got the extra large toilet paper and a horse bag.
You got large horse wonder bag? Fuck.
Oh, Mom.
She looked so mad and so disappointed at the same time, and like I could see in her eyes exactly what she was thinking.
Yeah.
God. Grown-ups can just do anything they want.
Not fair.
It's not fair.
Frankie, if you go missing suddenly in the next couple of days, we'll know who the culprit is.
In case you were wondering, there weren't actually any stickers in this bag, but I did get temporary glitter tattoos, 2 horse magazines, a horse toy catalog, and then also an inflatable horse drink cool caddy, which now lives in my bathroom.
That's a lot of horse shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
It rules. It's really cool.
You are genuinely beaming right now. I wish people could see how happy you are.
I don't often make impulse purchases, but when I do, I really make good ones. This has been a boon for our household.
That's great.
Yeah. The magazines have little like activities too, which are made for very small children, so it's a good way for me to practice German.
Yeah.
Horse-based German knowledge.
Polydactyl.
Vociferous.
Bombastic.
Rectangle.
Big words for smart people.
Nay, it's Big Words for Smart People, the only podcast that makes dumb guys smarter and smart guys more smarter. I'm your farm boy, Frank. My pronouns are they, them.
I'm big horse Texan tough Eric. He, him, and I'm happy to be here, Frankie.
Hey, him.
Hey there. That's pretty good. Every time we're driving around and I see, because we live in the country, the big rolls of hay that they have, the bales of hay on farms everywhere, I just go...
Horse roll-ups.
I go, hey, bales. And that's pretty much what I say every time. And you'll never guess who's kind of tired. You'll never guess who's kind of tired of hearing me saying, hey, bales, every time I see hay bales 14 times a drive.
Your wife and child?
It's my wife and child. That's correct, Frankie. My wife had to break me of a bad habit I had. Do you ever do this? You might have done this. Do you remember like when you moved out of our hometown and you would bring people back to your hometown and there was this like, I don't know, it might just be me. You had this like urge to contextualize everything you drove past and like your own experiences. So you're like, oh, that's where I went to school. Yeah, that parking lot wasn't there when I was there, but they built that like a couple years after I left, and that's the gym. And over there's a fruit store. They sell fruit and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, do you do that? Do you find yourself doing that? Because it turns out I did the same things every time we visited our hometown with my wife. And she was just like, Eric, I know. You have to stop. No one cares the first time. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, I definitely did that. And I do find that I still do that anytime I go home. Which isn't that often these days, but still. Problem is, I never did anything as a kid.
You didn't even go to school there mostly.
I didn't even go to school there. It'll just be like, I kicked that crossing light once.
Yeah. You just going like, oh, that wasn't there when I was here. That wasn't there when I was here.
That used to be Wendy's. Now it's an Arby's.
It used to be a coffee shop. I took guitar lessons in an office above that, but the parking lot was different.
the guy next to the guy I took guitar lessons from did aerial photography.
That's pretty cool. Frankie, I can't help but notice the shoebox you have in your background.
What about it?
You rocking some of those? Because I think you and I might wear the same boots now.
Blundstones?
Yeah, man, they kick ass.
They do. My Blundstones have a little kitten heel, a cunty little kitten heel.
Yeah.
If you have the same ones, I'll be very impressed.
I doubt that I do because I don't know what a kitten heel is. But
just a little heel.
Just a little heel. One. I'll send you pictures of my cool boots. Does this mean I dress like a lesbian now? Did I finally do it? Or is that like Doc Martens the thing to go to?
Lesbians are moving away from Doc Martens. Maybe it's just because I'm in my 30s now, but they're more about comfortable footwear. So if it's not Blundstones, it's probably Birkenstocks.
Hey, what's the deal with Birkenstocks? Because I see everybody wearing them now. It's like lesbians and also white straight dudes in college.
It's hard to say living in Germany because everybody wears
Okay.
Birkenstocks. It is, oh my God, dude, it is impossible sometimes to tell a genuine lesbian from a heterosexual German mom.
Oh, man. Oh, it's the same haircut
signaling
and
is identical. Same haircut. Heterosexual German moms love to do dyed hair. Are you still there?
I'm still here. Did you hit your monitor again?
No. I just did that.
You just disappeared. I don't know how much this is going to stay in. Frankie's had the world's worst series of like tech issues today. Are you still having tech issues? Because I wanted to talk to you today about something
big time.
I am deeply unqualified to talk about. And this is all going to build towards the word of the day. But you know I like to kind of tease out the word. So we're going to get there. Instead, I wanted to talk about lesbian fashion.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I might actually be an expert on this.
And I'm going to need you to be an expert because I did some research, mostly just answering kind of the questions that I had, but I ran out of time. so like I got some interesting things that we can talk about, like how like queer culture tends to like help guide where like women's dress went initially anyways. Like Berlin in the 1920s, like lesbian bars were full of women wearing like tuxedos and suits and stuff, right?
That's fucking right.
And then like 10 years later we get to the 30s and it like wearing trousers became like a fashion statement for not queer women and queer women in like elite circles. But then you also had like Marlene Dietrich, who I think German, so carries all that German sensibilities over. She does like a whole like photo shoot for Vogue wearing a trouser suit. And then you had like Katharine Hepburn and Greta Garbo were also like rocking suits in public, and like all of that kind of spun off of this like reaction in the 20s to like counter dress. And so women dressing is in traditionally ascribed men's clothing that like de-emphasized feminine features and instead kind of like created a more like androgynous boyish look, right?
Yeah. I was looking into something related to that a few weeks ago. I watched It Happen One Night, which I'd never seen before. It's one of like the great like romantic comedies of the golden age of Hollywood. 30s, 40s. I can't remember exactly when. But the leading lady in that film, Claudette Colberg, she had like no faith in the movie whatsoever. She was like invited to the Academy Awards, didn't even bother showing up because she was like, this is dog shit. It's not going to happen.
Cool.
Then it ends up she wins an award. And so they have to like track her down, like pull her off of her train as it's like driving away.
Yeah.
And she like accepts her award in her traveling suit, which I think had trousers. And I think that also popularized that style for women in the US.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was there's a long history of like women started wearing suits, like straying away some from like the queer dress talk, but like women started wearing suits, but like the suits were still like deeply feminized. It was like a skirt and a matching jacket as opposed to like trousers. Women wore trousers. Like, here's the thing is you do research on like when did women wear pants, and there's no like there are good articles, there's really good stuff to read out there, but also like there's no like concrete timeline because women you wear what you need for the job. And so like during World War II, women wore trousers and overalls because they were doing jobs that required you to wear trousers and overalls, right? But that's not necessarily a fashion statement, it was utility. And then like the war ends and we had this like huge, at least in the United States, cultural shift back to like traditional gender roles and like domestic roles. And so women were like, fuck that, and wearing like dresses and thin waisted stuff and like really deeply feminine pieces, right? And all of that kind of keeps building up. 1960s, we start people actually using the word pantsuit, which is like the least pleasant way to describe anything ever. Like pantsuits, like let's take this thing that's kind of cool. Mucus suit would at least be more interesting. Pantsuit is the beige of words. It
really is. Yeah.
Again, it's people trying to talk down women's dress, right? But like that starts to take off as like, and that's continued. Like even now, like wearing pantsuits has become a political statement as people respond to the conservative backlash against women doing fucking anything. And so like,
I mean, God, I even remember back in like 2016, there was like the pantsuit mafia, which was just like Hillary Clinton and the women that were around her, I guess. Something like that. Yeah.
I remember reading about that. Like it's this whole like wearing a pantsuit to go vote to demonstrate that like you're voting for a woman who can also do things. But then you've got like these weird conversations about like wearing the pants in a situation, which is like the worst terminology ever, because I would much rather wear a skirt, if we're being honest.
Anybody can wear pants. It's not hard.
It's pretty easy. My son can sometimes put on his own pants. Like, come on, people. I did.
This is just a rookie mistake.
Come on, dude. Put on your own pants, guys. Sometimes they're even facing the right direction. I did think about like this whole like the queer response of being like, I'm gonna like lesbians wearing suits because suits were generally ascribed to people who identify as male, right? But and I get that, and that's awesome. But it made me think about the same conversation I'd have with students when they would ask me why I painted my nails, because I paint my nails. And they
you got a lot of shit for that.
I did. Well, that's because I was teaching middle schoolers and they don't understand how anything works. But they'd be like, "Nah, man, that's gay," and I was like, first of all, and second of all, why is that gay? Because they'd be like, "Well, that's what girls do," and I'm like, okay, dude, if I'm gay, I'm probably trying to attract a gay man. So if I'm trying to attract a gay man, why would I make myself look more feminine? More like, it doesn't even work for my own purposes.
Like if you're gonna leverage as an insult, at least carry the thought through to its logical conclusion.
At least go to the end of this. Like, this is not the signal. Anyways, I just like, I tried doing, this is what I'm really getting down to is I tried doing some research into like when women started wearing suits and why. And there's like this whole like side conversation about like the Les Garçons style, which came from this novel in 1922. But it depicted like a woman who experiments with lesbianism and who like is running around doing all this kind of crazy stuff. It ended up like he lost his like military medals because he wrote this book because it was so controversial.
Wow,
which is insane. And then, but like it turns out he was really just like reflecting what was actually happening. It was parallel like to the dandy movement, if you've heard about the dandy movement, like a little Molly houses and stuff like that. Molly houses are fascinating. Dude, we should talk about that later. Molly houses are fucking cool. But it's really important to me that like you give me shit for never getting to the word for the week. So this I want to make sure I get to the word. And so the word for the week is hirsute.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'll kill you.
Hirsute. It's a noun. It's a suit belonging to someone who identifies as female. Antonym to his suit. Hirsute. You have to say it after me. Hirsute.
Hirsute.
Frankie, do you know what day this episode comes out on?
I hope it's International Women's Day.
Nope, it's April Fool's. I got you, scrub. Boom.
Oh, you got my ass. Holy
I got
shit.
you so good.
Look, okay. Before we go any further, we need to point out, this word was requested.
Yes, that's what I was going to get to. We are going to talk about hairy men. This word was a requested word. This is our first listener suggested word Frank, you have the details on who suggested this. Who suggested this wonderful word?
This word was suggested to us from Nico via our Discord. Thanks, Nico. I hope this is what you wanted.
This is what you wanted, right? You wanted a complete bastardization of the word you selected, right?
Eric, that sucks. I mean, you get your research, like, good on you, but like, fuck, dude.
You know what the real rub is? I did no research into the actual meaning of the word hirsute, so we're gonna freeball it from here.
Holy shit.
Hirsute is the word of the week. It's an adjective.
Hirsute. Yeah.
It means hairy or covered in coarse, stiff hairs, like a fursuit.
Bear or a fursuit.
I'm just saying, it should just say fursuit.
Whoa, it rhymes.
Yeah, I know. So I picked this word for two reasons. One, because I had a very good goof attached to it, and two, our father,
yeah,
and my sibling are both incredibly good at growing hair, and I am as close to the opposite of hirsute as somebody could get.
Yeah, I was surprised that you chose this word, considering that you're naturally hairless.
I'm hairless. I want to say like hairless like an otter, but otters do in fact have hair.
They have quite a lot of. They have a double coat. In fact,
have you ever touched otter fur? It's so cool.
Yes, lest you forget that our father has an otter pelt in his office.
Oh, I did. I was thinking about the time I got to hang out and pet otters, which is pretty cool too. They ate chunks of fish out of my hand, and it was really exciting.
I just touched a dead one.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Yeah.
Anyways, hirsute means having lots of hair, like you're a Chewbacca.
Or a furry. Hi, furries.
Or a furry. Hi, furries. I'm
we
sorry.
Love you, furries.
Most of the episode was devoted to pantsuits.
So when did women start wearing fursuits?
Actually, it was the 1920s as well. They were in molly houses.
Here's the scene. Berlin, 1922.
An anthropomorphic dog person walks down the street, trips on a cobblestone, and lands in a gutter.
I know the actual answer to this. I think fursuits originate back to like the 80s.
Okay. Do they really?
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Frankie, do you know a lot about fursuits?
I know. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I know a bit about fursuits. I was thinking about making a fursuit for a while.
Yeah.
Problem is, the first one that I was trying to make a suit of is an isopod, and they do not have fur.
Oh man, glycopod fursuit would be pretty cool.
It would. I was trying to make like an isopod shell out of high density foam and like upholstery pleather.
Yeah.
It didn't go well. It didn't work. Never came to fruition.
That seems like it would be a lot to do.
Yeah. Anyway, I think the first fursuit, to my knowledge, outside of like mascot suits, the first recreational fursuit, as we think of them, dates back to like the late 80s, the early 90s.
Okay.
The first one that I know of is like a sexy deer lady.
Oh.
I don't remember her name though. But she looked really good.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Has the use changed since
my
the
headphones
initial?
Died. Taking a pause.
Yep. Hey folks, this is Future Eric. Just wanted to take advantage of this tech issue while I'm editing the podcast to follow up a little bit and just say that like while this episode was admittedly not the most researched thing, I ended up being very interested in this conversation about like lesbian fashion afterwards. If this is something that you are also interested in, there's a pretty great kind of coffee table book called Unsuitable, History of Lesbian Fashion, by Eleanor Medhurst, that in addition to being like actually researched, includes lots of pictures and images and is really solid at giving an actual non-goof a history of sapphic fashion. So if you're interested, you should check that out. Check with your local bookstores. Go to bookshop.org and get yourself a copy if you're at all interested. And there's tons more out there, and it's all genuinely fascinating stuff. Also, I didn't tell Frankie that I was doing this, so hi Frankie, I had fun. Okay, back to the show. Now I can hear you. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Talk.
Okay.
Keep talking. Okay.
Okay. Where did we leave off?
Frankie, while you had another technical whoopsie daisy, and while you were gone, I did a cursory Google. Did you know the word hirsute comes from the Latin hirsutus, which means rough, shaggy, bristly, or figuratively rude or unpolished?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's really interesting.
It's also related to hirtus, which means shaggy, and possibly to horrere, which is to bristle with fear. So there's a direct connection between being hairy and being scary.
Whoa, that's a hairy, scary, bad time.
It's a hairy, scary, bad time. It's my hairy, scary, bad time gang. I also, when I was Googling, found a page that had like 20 different definitions of like degrees of hairiness for people. And this is where I want to ask, I know. At what point does somebody go from being hairy to hirsute?
I think it's a comparative thing, right?
Okay.
I think that if you're hairier than the average bear, then you're hirsute.
I thought it was going to be about your shoulders. If you got hairy shoulders. If the hair has spread to shoulders, you are hirsute. Which I can say because I have all of 6 chest hairs. And
what if you got hair on your shoulders, but you don't have hair on your head anymore?
It's all just migrating down, which happens to all of us.
Gravity will take its toll.
Gravity does what it does. I don't have a bald spot, but when I was teaching, my students would ask me about my bald spot because my hair was thin. Like there's a natural place where your hair thins on the top of your head.
Yeah, it's like the well from which all hair grows.
Yeah. Don't teach 7th graders because they don't.
Dude. There goes my weekend plans.
Yeah, don't do that. Actually do it. It's fun. I think everyone should substitute teach in a middle school at least once. Because I think that perspective is really valuable.
And some people really do need to be dog walked.
Yeah. It'll be like that one thing in Fight Club where like after you've done a week of substitute teaching in middle school, the next week will be the best week of your life.
Are you thinking of holes? The first hole is the hardest. The first week of teaching 7th grade is the hardest.
No. There's the one where they're like, I haven't seen Fight Club in ages. They like hold a guy up at gunpoint or something and threaten his life, and the guy thinks he's gonna die, and then they let him go, and he's like, I just gave that guy perspective. Fight Club is a dumb movie. I think I don't remember the context in which that happens, but I feel like that would just make you very afraid that someone would hold a gun to your head again. Yeah,
right?
It would make
Once
me
bitten,
not want
twice
to
shy.
go to that place again because there's a guy with a gun. It's in my head.
Also, I'm going to say something brave and true.
Okay.
We have enough stories about masculinity. They're boring, and I'm tired of them, and nobody's saying anything new.
Yeah. Also, and this is important because movies like Fight Club and American Psycho, the people who need to get that message are not getting it. And they're idolizing the people that you're not supposed to idolize. So do it better.
You gotta stop making your flawed protagonist be a cool guy who doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
It turns out people really like that.
Yeah, actually, that's some alpha sigma.
Oh, that's an omega male. He's outside of society. Blocker. He doesn't care. Yeah. Nobody can tell him what to do. He doesn't care about the alphas. He's an omega.
Yeah, and that's also dumb.
Omegas shit and fart in their pants. They shit and fart and come in their pants. Omegas, they don't care about the alphas. They shit and fart whenever they want to in their pants because they're omegas.
I've not talked much to, but I've talked to dudes who believed that wiping your own ass was gay because you were touching a butthole.
Oh, that's true though.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
man.
how I
Is
turned
that
gay.
what happened to me? I have a bidet, which is why I'm bi, because I only kind of go down there. It's fine. I'm touching butthole, but I make sure it's clean first. This is a bad podcast.
We're really just paring down the amount of like usable audio in this
man.
episode. It's
Yeah.
it's gonna be a short one.
It's gonna be a 20-minute
sure.
episode. I'm ready to fucking
Yeah.
end it. I mean, the
I've been
podcast.
saying that all day, man.
Oh man, pursuit.
Something they don't tell you is that as you get older, you do get hairier.
Yeah, that's true. It took our grandfather until he was 80-something to grow a mustache, but he got there eventually.
He got there.
And I take after
You know
him,
what? It
so I
looked
got
pretty
about
good.
45 more years, and I'm going to have a mustache too.
I feel like every month or so, I'm like, oh, that's a new hair.
new. That's great.
That didn't used to grow there.
I told the story on the podcast before about the person at the Great Clips who, without being asked to use the razor to shave my ear hairs because they were sticking out of my ears, which is a pretty challenging thing to come up with. I also get like long nose hairs now, which is the worst. You think you have a booger and you don't, and you're just like rubbing your nose.
I get those too. I've been meaning to invest in a nose hair trimmer.
I've got one, which tells you a lot about where I'm at in my life. Is I own a bidet and a nose hair trimmer.
Love being in your 30s.
It's great.
The first time you told me that ear hair story, I thought that was like kind of rude and kind of invasive of that hairdresser to do that. But like, dude, I was on the train the other day and there was like a very, very old man in the seat next to me, and I would have gotten in there if I could have. He had like a jungle growing in his ear canals.
Mm-hmm.
It was distressing.
He's smuggling a troll's doll in his ears. Like, I gotta deal with it.
Somebody do something about this for his sake and for mine.
Guy. Yeah, man. I'm not even upset about it anymore. Like, I get it. So I can grow all the hair I want from my ears, but I can't grow a half sustainable beard.
What you gotta do is just let that ear hair grow and then just kind of comb it around the chin.
Yeah, it's like a comb over, but from your ears.
It's a comb under.
Yeah, that's how they do beards for dwarves in every modern fantasy thing ever now. It's just like weird
really is,
beards. Isn't it? It is. Find a weird place for hair.
So here's something about hair that I was thinking about the other day.
Okay.
You ever think about? No.
You were so high pitched, Discord blocked it, and I've never been more appreciative of technology than I am in this moment.
You look forward to hearing that one later.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So in English, when you say that you got a haircut, you treat all of the hairs on your head as one thing.
Yeah.
Your head hair is a collective noun.
Sure.
It's my hair.
Yeah.
In German, that's not the case.
Okay.
I got my hairs cut. My hairs are turning gray. And something about separating them into just individual hairs, getting rid of that collective noun, feels it disgusts me.
It just humanizes it too much.
It just...
You don't like it? You just don't like it? I don't want to think about my individual hairs.
Like, this is definitely like a Seinfeld bit, but like hair as a collective, wonderful, gorgeous, lovely. You'll kiss it, you'll run your fingers through it, you'll want to...
Sure, yeah.
We love hair. An individual hair that escapes the head is suddenly the most vile thing on the planet. If I get a hair in my socks, I am stopping wherever I am. I'm taking my shoes off. I'm taking my socks off. I'm pulling that hair out because I can't stand it.
Because it's going to wrap around your pinky toe and cut off the circulation, and your toe's going to fall off.
Just like babies. I'm a 32-year-old baby.
I think the only thing worse than getting a hair in your sock is finding a hair wrapped around any part of your body when you're in a pool.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just like sticks and it's the worst.
Yeah. Wet hair grosses me out so much.
Did I tell you that
even if it's my own?
When I was lifeguarding, all the hairs in pools kind of congregate down at the where you would expect, like the suction places for the water filtration. And so part of your job as a lifeguard is to go and pull the giant hair bunnies off of the different drain receptacles and then get rid of them. And I pulled off giant, like, masses of random human hair balled up. And it's a little bit like a blobfish, where underwater it kind of looks like there's enough hair, to your point, that it looks like a hair ball, like a shitty human koosh ball. And then the moment you get out of the water and it just like downs onto your hand and deflates, it's hell. It's awful.
If that was my job, if I was lifeguarding and someone was like, can you go please clean the hair trap? And I had to face the prospect of touching basically a princess bezoar with my bare hands, I'm quitting on the spot. I'm not doing it. I can't. I have a hard time getting the hair out of my own bathtub drain. My own hair.
Yeah, it's pretty
I hate
bad.
it.
I think it was worse to get it out of my own drain because at least the hair in a pool is chlorinated, so it smells like chlorine. Hair in a drain smells like hair in a drain, and that's rough stuff, man.
It starts to break down. It's really bad.
Yeesh.
Luckily, my wife is less distressed about this than I am, so she's typically pretty good about that. Also, it's only fair. She has really long hair. Yeah,
about to say, one of you is contributing a lot more to that equation than the other one is. Actually.
Yeah. Mine's short and I've got a lot of it, but it's very fine. Yeah. So it just slips right through. It's like it was never there. It doesn't clog the drain. It just goes right on down into the sewer where it can decompose and then go up into the sky and then become stars.
See, there you go. And I am essentially a salamander, so I don't produce hair. So we're good.
So your wife also has short hair, so I don't know if you've experienced this any time in the past couple of decades, but
I dated a girl who had hair that went down past her butt, though.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that was like high school.
Those hairs still got everywhere. Uh-oh.
Something that I experience probably on a weekly basis now is like I don't know, getting out of bed or like getting ready in the morning or taking a shower and pulling one of my wife's really long hairs out of my butt crack.
Yeah.
That feels crazy.
So here's the wild thing is those hairs can get places without you doing anything sexual whatsoever. Because I hang out with my friend Fish. He has incredibly long Jesus hair. And I will like stay at his house and I'll go to like pee and I will pull a 4-foot long hair from around my genitalia. He has not been near my genitalia.
It's a souvenir.
I cannot stress this enough. Much to someone's disappointment, he has not been there, and yet the hairs are there all the same. And you're just like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And that's a rough sensation to experience at 2 a.m.
Even if that's my best friend in the world, I mean, except for my wife, who is my best friend in the world, anybody else, if I'm pulling your hair outside of any of that, I'm having a bad time. I'm having a really bad time.
Front butt.
Out of my front butt.
It's worse. It's actually worse.
The worst one.
There's no good name for it, actually. Just call it Dennis and move on. Out of my Dennis.
I don't want to be pulling your hairs out of my Dennis.
Anyways, the word of the week is hirsute, and it's the word to describe women wearing suits. And you know what?
Or women with hair. Yay.
I think it's pretty cool when women wear suits.
I hate it.
If you like what we do. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, tell your friends, share the most recent episode. Maybe not this one, but like one of the ones before it. Share one of those episodes.
Yeah, Capricious was good.
Share, yeah. I mean, we do genuinely, we don't say it enough. We appreciate anybody who listens. If you like what we do, if you put up with our shenanigans, if you have a word for us to discuss and you actually wanted us to discuss it, not turn it into a joke, for
I won't do that.
Discord. I will. If you'd like for us to have a word with you, please feel free to send those to us, either Discord or email, whatever the hell that is.
Email us or message us on Discord. Thanks again, Nico. Sorry it took so long. And sorry about all that.
As you can probably tell by now, we really liked the word and had very little to say about it.
It was a good suggestion.
It's a good word.
Yeah.
Also, I have to say this because otherwise our one listener will get mad. When I mentioned we were doing this podcast, our mother also suggested the word hirsute. So
no way.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Nico. Y'all had a great suggestion.
You guys did a really good job. Tell me about.
But you did.
Bees are hirsute.
Yeah.
Bees is hirsute.
You know what else is covered in hair, has a coarse texture, and has lots of hair, more hair than the average thing?
Sonic
the Hedgehog. Bees.
Oh, bees!
It's bees! Our bees were made by Lava Salmon, and you can find more from her in the show notes.
Thank you, Lava Salmon.
We hope you have a very hirsute week. Oh, it itches. All the hair. Oh my god. And my Dennis.
I can't with my pants and jacket. What am I going to do?
Oh, it's mohair. Oh, but it's shedding. I
always thought it was mole hair.
Nope.